I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
People selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. We welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 43-52 blaster. Check, smash, set.
Off play action. Here's Rattler. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 20, here's second down and 7.
Let's go. 10 black. Striker, 3-3. Cut.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. This will be a Saints first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
Ready. Red 38.
Throwing is Rattler. Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. Looks like the same old hitch route underneath. and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the pick.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Check, smack, red. 45, right. 10.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Rattler. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
I love this play call. I mean, what is everyone in the stadium thinking you're going to do, Mike, on 3rd and inches? They think you're going to run, but what do? They go the opposite direction, go with the quick game through the air, and they keep this drive alive.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. Black. Hey, go steal.
A play fake. Now, Rattler. This one is caught by Dewan Johnson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter, and he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Yellow, 20, 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Hurry.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down.
Steal. Check steal. Smack. Red.
3rd and long. And here's Rattler. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A 46-yard attempt.
Sybert's kick is good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We're going to go play action with Penix. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Come on, set. Ultra. Ultra 10 black. Hut, hut.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Down. Yellow. 43.
To throw, it's Rattler. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. David Onyemata is there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
On 3rd down, it's Rattler.
Great reaction for defense. At first, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd down, they need 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Falcon first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Now Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Penix on 3rd down. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. To the 5-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
And we all like to see so put yourself over here, go. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor. If you want to act.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. From the gun, here is Penix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Here's Penix. Rolling right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Saints 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. That one out wide for Kamara. Now he's free to midfield. And they will finally run him down. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 39 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Kamara going to get it on the zone read here, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
It's so easy for us up here in the booth, Mike, to say, hey, that's the wrong read. He's got to pull that and take it to the outside. But I promise you, it happens so fast, and these defensive players have gotten so good at giving false indicators. Sometimes it's hard for the quarterback to know, should I give it or should I pull it?
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Down. Strike. 33. Yellow. Field. Block. Ready.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to bring up a third down. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is called. It is fourth down.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. Forced to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Second and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. Retreating slant there. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's going to look for the home run ball.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Penix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Penix on the run to the right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. First half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 3rd and 2. Third and 2. And Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, check Mega. Ready?
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 21, here's second down and 9.
Ultra. Don't set.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just wouldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Black 40.
Rattler to throw here on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left. They can still get back into it. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcon. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's Rattler on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And it'll bring up second down.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield. The next time they get an opportunity, you've got to find a way to connect.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Black, 95.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. Got a man coming across. across the field. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints are back within 4. It is 14-10.
14. Saints 10.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
To Robinson from the pistol. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons are out to a 21-10 lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go.
They bring the tight end in motion. He'll run on first down with Kamara. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Ultra. Here we go. Set. 52 close. Cut.
Rattler going to throw on first down.
As a route runner, Once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. You did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
50, great, cut.
Now Rattler gonna throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, New Orleans.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room and the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's in! Devon Baylor! Touchdown, Saints. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Here's Seibert now for the point after. He's got it. Saints are back within 4. It's 21-17.
Saints 17.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Robinson. Room to run past midfield. Inside the 30. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
17. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Ready? 10 seconds. Ready.
Now Kamara. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Set, ready. 10 black, ready.
To throw, it's Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 3rd and long. Third and long. And here's Rattler. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the give, it's Robinson. Finding room across midfield. And he's got another one. He's on Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On is Koo for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Saints 17. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Quick throw here is complete. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. It'll be a run out of the gun with Camara. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
17 yards. 1st down, Saints.
Ready?
Off play action, here's Rattler. He finds Johnson across the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Set.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Ready,
Looking to throw. Rattler. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver. And incomplete. Devon Vele was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal now. Tackle made at the 9.
And the Saints, first down.
Drill 52.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready.
A play fake. They'll throw with Rattler.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup.
They'll try to throw it. Here's Rattler. Out to his right. He pulls it in around the 5.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is moving.
Hey, green. 33. Yellow. Fury. Yellow. Hut, hut.
They'll indeed go. It's Rattler. And that is caught. On fourth and goal. They've got it. Devon Vele. Touchdown Saints. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the gun, it's Pitts. To the right, that's Pitts. Still on his feet, and he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons tack on one more to their lead.
Saints 24. Bradley Kenyon set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. Open man, that's the veteran Cooks. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early.
On the set.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rattler. Moving outside the pocket. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is.
On the double.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Rattler now back to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Saints.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Rattler. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Drill 52. Set. Ready. Set.
It's a give now to Kamara. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Take it in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Come on, set. Hunt.
On 3rd down, it's Rattler. He's got his man. That's Olave. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Ready.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set. Huh?
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. So the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Watch out, man. 50. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Rattler to the air once more. Once to his right. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And the Saints are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
On the ready. Fight. 97. Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Set. Go.
Kamara going to trying to pull his way in, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. A throw on the move is caught.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
We're going to go play action with Penix. That is caught for 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Throwing again, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. You look middle here, and there's Olave. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Saints going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Here's first down.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Claws red. Ready?
To throw, it's Rattler. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Rattler going to try it again on 2nd and 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find itself in the end zone.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll look deep, left sideline. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Falcons. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play